live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth, and shame the devil. I love being black. All right, people. All right. We're live, uncut, unedited. Come on in, come on in, come on in. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited.
I'm back as I promised.
Tell the truth.
And what?
And shame the devil.
I love being black. All right, come on, people. Chicago black women. We have had 7 women get shot and killed within the last 7 days, people. 7 women, 7 black women. We don't hear the Chicago police talking about it at all. 7 women. I'm gonna name them, and also you can go look at Legal Help Firm. They own Legal Help Firm website on his Facebook page. But I want to bring the names out. We have had 7 black women killed within 7 days, started from August the 26th to right now. So people, make sure y'all share this video. This is a warning message to all the ladies. All the ladies. I'm getting it out here. I love being black. We have black women being killed, people. Okay. All right. Hey D, make sure you call me after this. Anyway, I got some talk for you. I got some news. Come on in, people. Come on in. Come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited. Make sure you share this video. Share this video. Share this video. This is my second time going live today. Share this video. Share this video, people. We had 7 women get shot and killed within the last 7 days. Come on in, people. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Chicago black women, you are being targeted. Chicago black women, you are being targeted. All right, I got my proof. I got my proof. Listen, my condolences go out to all the family members. Y'all come on, share this video, man. Our people need to know this. 2 shares. We need more than that, people. We need at least 25 shares. Come on in, black women. Come on in. Come on in. You got a black mother. You got a black grandmama. You got a black auntie. You got a black daughter. You need to be listening in. I'm telling you, need to be listening in, people. I'm going to give you some valuable information. YouTube family, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that like button. This is real. This is real. This is no joke. This is not a laughing matter. All my black sisters, I want y'all to know you've been knocked, you're getting deleted, knocked off. Come on in, family. Black women, black women, black women. You've been shot and gunned down. Black women. I'm talking to my black women. Women. That's who I'm talking to. Where are my black women? I need all black women on this live tonight so I can put y'all up on some game tonight. All the black women, I need you tonight. I need you guys on this live tonight so we can talk. I'm going to mention 7 women. 7 women. In the last 7 days, we had 7 murders of black women. Shot and killed. Shot and killed, people. Come on. This is real now. I'm not playing. I'm not making this up. I'm not making no false. I got receipts to prove it. Come on in, people. Come on in. Let's talk about it. What we going to do about it? What are we going to change? What can we learn from this? I need some shares. Come on, people. I need y'all to share this live video. I need my YouTube family. I got 19 people on here for YouTube. I need you hitting like, share, hit like and share and tag somebody. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is live, uncut, unedited. I see you. Jermaine Maxwell, I see you. Keena Nicole, I see you. Jordan for the win, I see you. Doretha Glass, I see you. I see you. Sharon Hill, I see you. Detricia Webb, I see you. Yolanda Williams, I see you. Debbie Luggins, I see you. Tamara, I see you. D. McRoy, I see you. I see you. Come on in, people. Come on. Virgie M. Holmes, I see you. Hey. All right. Donna Carter. Hey, Donna. All right. Come on. Black women are being killed. Latasha, I see you. Barry Cobbs. What's up, Barry Cobbs? I see Latasha Marie. I see you. 7 women. Sharice Rice. I see you. Mecca Makiba. I think I pronounced that right. 7 women. 7 women have been killed in the last 7 days. Deborah Singleton. Starting from August to 26. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, women have been exterminated.
900.
Yeah. Clarissa, I see you. Wells, I see you. That's going on. Kitty Armour Newsom. 7 women. I need the women on here, y'all. I need the women on y'all. Quit playing with me now. Get the word out. This is Modesta. Listen. Sharon Hill, I see you. Deborah Singleton, Ruthie Whitehead. Get the women on this live now. Don Ray. Come on, get the Janice Brown. All right. Drina Walls. Yep. Sonia. What's up, Sonia? Yeah. Y'all get on here. Get these women on here. Share this video. I'm talking about it. I'm not going to be on here all night. I'm not going to be arguing with nobody. 7 women in the city of Chicago have been killed since August the 26th until now. 7. I'm going to say all of their names. And I'm giving my heart goes out to every family that lost a loved one. This is real talk, people. This is no joke. This is real talk. Black women, black women, black women. I'm finna go down the line. Matter of fact, finna go down the line. Start with, if I pronounce somebody's name wrong, forgive me, I went to public school. Sorry. I don't mean, somebody said, who's doing the shooting? Y'all got to tell me. All right, we starting at the number 1 list. Anita Baker, 35 years old. Anita Baker, 35 years old. That's number 1. Number 2, Damari Williams, 19 years old. That's a female. All right. Katrina Brown, 49 years old. That's a female. That's 3. Audria Monique King, that's 4, 58 years old. All right. I think that's Imani Ryan. I think I'm pronouncing that, 24 years old. I think that's number 5, I think. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's number 5. Number 6 is Angelica Houston, 24 years old. It's that Tanya Smith, number 7, 20 years old. From the ages from 58 all the way down to 20, 7 black women have been killed in the city of Chicago. 7 black women have been killed in the city of Chicago. What's going on, people? What is going on? What is going on? Black women, you are being deleted. You are being terminated. What's going on, black women? Y'all tell me, black women, what's going on? Black women, come on now, talk to me. What is going on? What is going on in the streets of the city of Chicago? 7 black women in 7 days, people. 7 days. In 7 days, people. I need y'all to tag some people in this life because the women need to know what's going on around them. Y'all got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself. 7 days. If you live in the city of Chicago, that's what I'm talking about. The phone line's open. I got 900 on live. 872-299-0808 or the number right above my head, 872-297-6389. I'm telling you, black women, what's the problem? What's the problem? Black women are being killed. Come on, 900. Go ahead.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. Speaking of being killed, I'm sure you probably heard, what happened here in Georgia today.
Well, we're not talking about that in Georgia, real. We're not.
No,
But
I
go
know,
ahead.
I know, I know.
Go ahead. I heard about it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's only an hour for me. And it was 2 women killed, 2 teachers. So, but I understand what you're talking about. So I haven't heard about the 7 women getting killed, but what's going on? I mean, I have, okay. Some of these Chicago Facebook pages that I follow, I have seen a few women, and one lady, she was like in her 50s or whatever, or something like that, 40s.
Old. Yeah.
And they said that, I was reading the comments, and they was like that, somebody was asking, why was she out at 12 o'clock midnight in a bad area? I don't know. They didn't say where she lived, but it's a number of reasons why women getting killed. So,
well, I'm asking a question. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, you do have women about that life. They into the thug life. They into the street life. They into setting up people and doing all types of stuff. It's real, people. 7 women.
Since you asked, okay, why they getting shot? Okay, there's a number of reasons. Like you said, you got women out here. They into that kind of life. They glorify. You see it online in the post. They send people up. You got women out here just, trying to be cool and young again, or about that life, as people say, and they out at all different times of the night. You know what they say, nothing good happens after midnight. They out at 12, 1, 2, 3, or 4 o'clock in the morning in bad neighborhoods, in a group of people where they know something is bound to happen. Not in good situations. Could be domestic violence. I saw one girl, I think she was like 14 or whatever, and she was killed by her boyfriend recently. Domestic violence issues. That's really the crux of it when it comes down to why Black women specifically get killed. It's not really that many reasons. It's really usually a handful of reasons. It's not that these Black women are killing themselves. It's not really that. A lot of them are just being murdered. That's what it is. So sad.
Okay, let me say the names again. Hold on, young lady. Anita Baker, 35 years old. Damari Williams, 19 years old. Katrina Brown, 49 years old. Adria, I think that's pronounced Monique King, 58 years old. Imani Ryan, 24 years old. Angelique, what's that? Angelita Ka. Let me pronounce. Don't get mad at me, people. Angelita Ka Houston, 24 years old. And I think that Tanya Swift, 20 years old. 7 Black women killed within the last 7 days, people. So if you average that off, it's 1 a day. We know it was a woman got killed over there by 95th. We know it was a woman that got killed over there by a church in the 100s. We know it was a woman got killed over 70th and Vernon. I'm not even giving the address. So, I mean, 7 women. Now, I'm just telling you, Chicago police is not talking about this. Nobody on the internet is talking about this but Martin G. Johnson, a.k.a. the crime chaser. I'm talking about this. I'm just giving you the warning. Who out here shooting? I don't know who's killing these women. Be honest with you. So this is real. So Black women, watch yourself. Watch who you're hanging out with. Watch who you're going with. Watch who you partying at and everything. Watch who you beefing with on social media. I don't know what the deal is. Now, we had a woman with a firearm card. Somebody tried to come in the house. She shot and killed somebody, one of the guys.
Oh, I heard about that.
So,
good for her.
Yeah. So
23.
7 years old, 7 Black women got killed in the last 7 days, people. My phone lines, if you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. 872-299 0808 872 299. Let me do it like a call in number 872 299 0808 or 872 297 6389. All right, I need me some new
Martin,
callers.
it's a cultural problem, Martin. That's what it is, a cultural problem.
What's the cultural problem? Tell us what it is. What's the cultural problem? Tell us.
Meaning the kind of activities that a lot of Black women, especially in the inner city, are into, you know, going to these late night clubs and hanging out on the block at 2, 3, 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, just going here, going there, always about the nightlife, you know, sitting in cars, riding in cars with guys they know ain't no good. That's a cultural thing, and it's glorified. You know, it's looked at as fun and cool, and this is the end result. And I'm talking about really the young women, because it's not so much the older women, I don't think, doing that. But the older women, it seems like a lot of them are victims of robbery. Like that postal worker, not that postal worker, like, I can't think of her name. But anyway, it seems like a lot of them are like almost victims of robberies or drive-by shootings. But specifically talking about the younger ones, I mean, you see it everywhere on social media, going to this party, that party. It's a cultural thing. These are the type of activities that are glorified in the community.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's wrong with going to a club? What's wrong with staying out 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning if you're a grown adult? I mean, come on now. I mean, I'm just asking the question. You're a female.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But what I mean by cultural, this is an like a everyday occurrence, every weekend occurrence. I mean, you do that every now and then, fine. But a lot of these women have children. Okay, you should not. I see women even on my social media, they have children, and they out 3 or 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and you know, several days a week. And I mean, come on now. You have a family. You putting yourself in these situations around these people in these bad neighborhoods, and you have people that are dependent on you. I don't know. You need a shift in your mentality and your priorities. You know, that's why I say it's a cultural problem. It really is, and it's not going to change. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to change because unless the culture changes, unless we have people that come in and start influencing people differently, it's not going to change. Not.
Okay. All right. I need somebody to call in 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. Again, call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Okay. D said, first of all, we live in the United States, which means we are free to do whatever we want. We should not have to worry about being killed or physically harmed because we want to be outside at 12 a.m., 1 in the morning.
Well, unfortunately, that is not the reality in the Black community. Now, in the white communities and a lot of these other communities, even in the Hispanic community, they can be out partying amongst themselves 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, and they don't really have to worry about somebody getting mad or whatever and pull out a gun and start shooting up the place because they got put out the club and now they mad at the bouncer and everybody in the club, so they're going to come back in and spray the whole club up. That's primarily happens in the Black community. And, you know, that's the reality, okay? You know, you see these videos all the time, people getting drunk, getting mad at the slightest little thing. Maybe they was playing a dice game and somebody got mad or whatever, or 2 guys got into it, 1 guy left, came back 5 minutes later, and spray everybody up. You know, we know this is what happens. So, you know, when you know better, you should do better. So, you know, you gotta work with what you got, and that's the situation. So, yeah, you should be able to stay out, but this is not 2001 anymore. So, I don't know. You gotta roll with the punches.
All right. Y'all hear that?
Am I right, Martin?
Listen,
Martin, Martin, you know Hispanics. They can be out partying 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning in their backyard, 50 of them deep. And you know ain't nobody gonna pop off with a gun and start shooting everybody up. You know that's not how it goes. They play their music loud. They be drinking. They be drunk as all get up, and they're not gonna start acting crazy like that for the most part. You know they not. So white people too. So it's a cultural thing. That's what I'm saying. It's a cultural problem.
So
it's
you saying hold on. So you saying that if it's a white person that shot up the school an hour away from your house, that's a cultural problem for them too as well, right?
I mean, if white people have a cultural problem too when it comes to school shooters, but we talking about black women getting killed right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, apples and oranges.
Somebody I need a caller, people. I need a caller. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389.
And I'm gonna say this, Martin. These same people, these same women who be out, and these men too, who be out 3 or 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, even on weekday nights. You wonder why these kids are into stuff because they're not being properly supervised because their parents are leaving them at home while they out, partying and getting ran through and out doing all kind of nefarious things. The children are being left to their own devices in many cases.
So, hold it. Somebody said Jordan for the win. He said, yes, they do. I live in a Mexican neighborhood before. They stay drunk and fighting and shooting. That's what they said. Now, I didn't say that.
Okay, well, look. Did I say that all Mexicans, have their parties and stay out drunk to 5 o'clock in the morning and none of them do that stuff? That's not what I said. I said by and large, that's not what happened. But you take but how many times do you hear about black gatherings where there's lots of people and people are drunk and they start fighting? It usually always ends in some kind of shooting. Somebody got upset. Somebody got kicked out of a club. Somebody was told to leave from someplace and they get mad, usually a man. And what did he do? He come back with a gun and he shoots the whole place up, or he shoots the person or try to shoot the person, but he end up missing most times. The person who kicked him out or told him off. It's a different temperament and mentality. Okay. You may have that one-off Mexican who gonna, pull out a gun and shoot somebody, but by and large, they're not gonna come through and spray the whole place up. That does not really happen. I have yet to hear that happen. The same thing, with a white gathering. Okay.
Let me ask you a question.
Indian
I want to ask you a question. Do you have a lot of Mexican friends on your page?
No.
Why not? So you need to follow them and see what they do.
Well, I mean, I grew up in a neighborhood full of Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and blacks. So, all the Hispanic gatherings never ended like that. And even the black gatherings, because that was a different time. It wasn't really like that where I live. But nowadays, it's very clear what communities those type of events happen in. Okay. So, I mean, we know this is the truth, people. Let's stop, let's just stop this. Let's just face reality and start accepting the fact that this is a cultural problem. You can gather, you can march, you can put up your fist, you can make all the social media posts you want, but unless there's men and women who come out and start being prominent figures like we used to have, instead of these people like Cardi B, Sexy Red, and whoever the male equivalent rap stars and people you look up to are, none of this stuff is going to change. It's not. It's only going to get worse. You got little kids singing Sexy Red songs and, they learn it from their mom and, it's not, nothing is going to change because the role models aren't there. It's not. So, you can pray, you can go to church, you could, write letters, you could go to marches and protest and and put your fist up in the air and go to City Hall and tell Brandon Johnson, you know, this and that, vote for Trump, vote for Kamala. It's not going to change. Try to get reparations, whatever you want to do, whatever you think is going to fix it, it's not going to fix it. It's not. So, because we got a cultural problem in the Black community. We do. We got it's a cultural problem. It's not a skin color problem. It's a cultural problem. That's what it is. And Martin, you know I'm telling the truth. You know,
don't put me in it. Hey, don't put me in it.
Okay,
just say what you have to say.
Okay, I'm not gonna put you in it.
But go ahead.
You get on here all the time. Every show, Martin, you say Black people, we hate each other. We can't stand each other. And that is the truth. It's a cultural problem. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's sickness. Like you always say, we're sick. And I know it. It's a sickness. It's a deep rooted sickness that's passed on through generations. That's what it is.
Okay. Hey, the call line is open, people. If y'all want to
call in number
and refute what she got to say.
299
she's speaking
0808 or 872-297-6389.
7 women killed in the last 7 days. Where is the public outcry from the CPD and the community? 7 women killed in the last 7 days. Black women.
Because the police don't care. The police do not care that Black women are being killed, Martin. The police do not care because you know why? They go on social media and just in real life, and they see how a lot of Black women, in particular, Black men too, but Black women, they see how they interact with the police. They see how they talk to any kind of way by Black women and how they treat it most times, and they say, you know what? Well, screw it. You know, you giving us a hard. You know, I know a lot of people don't want to face the truth and don't want to hear it, but I mean, these cops are not ignorant to how certain groups of people view them. Okay, they're not ignorant. They see and read what people post about them on social media. I'm just talking about Black women here since the subject tonight is Black women, and they're not ignorant of that. Okay, now they know we think that they're supposed to treat everybody equally and everybody the same, but you know that's not. But they're human beings too, and you know that's not how things usually go. Okay, so I'm telling you, these cops, you may have a couple that care, but most of them don't care. Okay, you saw what happened to Sonia Massey. Okay, they don't view, a lot of them don't even view Black women as feminine. So that's the number one thing right there. They don't view you as feminine, a woman to be protected. They view you as almost like one of them, like a man, you know, with masculine energy. So they're gonna treat you like one. And that's why you see these women on these body cam footages be getting thrown on the ground, handcuffed, face in the ground and in the grass, being having their knee in the back. I mean, you see that. So
okay, we got a couple of callers. 900. Oh, couple of callers. Wait till they come on in. Couple of callers. We're getting warmed up in here now. It's getting hot up in here. All right, people. 7 Black women killed in the last 7 days. CPD is not talking about this. Your local mayor is not talking about this. No community activist is talking about this. And if you want to find out and see the pictures of all these women that I mentioned, you need to go to Legal Health Firm. Legal Health Firm have identified all these women, and they have a picture of each and every last woman that I'm talking about. Again, before I let the callers say, let me say their names. I want to say their names. All right, Anita Baker, 35 years old. Damari Williams, 19 years old. Katrina Brown, 49 years old. Adrena Monique King, 58 years old. Imani Ryan, 24 years old. Angelica Houston, 24 years old. Is that Tanya Smith, 20 years old. Now let me go to my callers. All right, caller 5625. You're live, uncut, unedited. Go ahead. What's your comment or statement?
Yeah. Okay, this is Arlene Martin.
Hey, how you doing, Arlene?
And I'm okay. I called you before one while. But I'm from Chicago. Right
Okay.
now I live in Minnesota. And I see this, I keep up with home. I just was there Monday. But I see this happening. I don't know why women are being targeted. They are. But to speak negatively like they asking for it, oh no, baby. Don't nobody walk out the house and say this is it because of what I listen to or what time of night I'm out. That's not how it happens. These women are targeted. They are targeted. And it's not a curse. We're not going to speak that negativity into this. That's not what it is. What's happening is, what I think, because I don't know, is that whoever they're with is maybe a target. Because this is ridiculous. Women didn't used to get killed like this. Look at the little girls that's coming up missing up there in Chicago. I'm study sharing stuff. Where are these kids going? Who's taking these kids? But it's just amazing. But I won't speak no negativity because that's what time the bars close at 4 and 5. So why not stay out till they close? This is a Chicago thing. But no one is asking to get killed because they go out of the house. And what music they listen to. Those things, no. That's unheard of. But I believe it happens everywhere. Somebody come up missing, shot. It's just black people do shoot a little bit more. They used to fight. But now they, watch this. They're going to pull out a gun. So, yeah, it's just not good, though. It's not good.
Can we stop with this, with this mentality that we have? And it's not just in the black community. This is in a lot of people's minds. Where you say, okay, just because the bars close at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning does not mean you have to stay out at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, we got to take some self-responsibility. And
wait, I'm still partying at 3 and 4. So
okay,
what's the problem?
I'm trying to respond to I'm trying to let you know. I'm trying to respond.
Okay.
The problem is, yes, in a perfect world, you could stay out into 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, and you could walk down the street and skip and hop back home, and don't have to look around and stuff like that, and don't have to worry about being raped. But we don't live in a perfect world, do we? So we have to take responsibility for our own safetyness. Now, we know, we've heard the age-old saying, nothing good happens after midnight, and we know that is the truth. Okay, so if you know that that the likelihood of drunk drivers, especially on the weekend, are going to be at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you know that the willpower of the average person is lower at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning because you're tired. Then you're hungover. You combine all those things. It's not a good combination. So why would you, especially as a woman, and you out there by yourself or even a group of women, why would you put yourself in a vulnerable position to even take those kind of chances just because you feel that you should have the right to do it? It's not about what you feel you should have the right to do. I feel I should have the right to do a lot of things, but we don't live in that type of world. You have to adapt to the world.
So what are you saying the culture of it is? Because I'm not done partying. So where does this culture come in?
You're not done partying. So if you stay out often to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, then you have to.
Something supposed to happen to me.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Let me finish. What I'm saying is, you accept that possibility of something possibly happening to you because you choose to stay out to 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning on a consistent basis. You accept that. You assume that possibility.
That's what I could be out at 10 o'clock in the morning and something can happen to me.
Okay.
What is the difference?
Hold it, 900.
Look, we know
900. Let me go to this next caller. Bill just called, but I got to go to another
Okay.
caller for Bill. Hold it. You ain't got to hang up.
All right.
Okay. Area code 763 caller. Go ahead. Caller.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead. 763.
Oh, I'm still here.
Was it?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. Well, I was looking for 5630, 5625, 5625, 5625. Last four digits of your telephone number.
I'm here. I'm 5625. But mine, here I am.
Okay, come on with it. Calling
5625.
coming in. Come on.
I don't understand.
Talking to the
Are we
phone.
not
Talking to the phone. Talking to it so we can hear you. All right, go ahead.
talking?
I hear you. Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out why we're not Martin, and I follow you every night.
Okay.
You did not know that these females have been shot or whatever. 6 females has been shot or whatever. But the news media is focusing on the 4 people that got shot on the train.
Okay. Okay. And that's why you got the crime chaser. What they don't pick up, I pick up. Okay.
So now you picking up that.
Ma'am, hold on. Are you on the Bluetooth? What's wrong with your phone? What is wrong with your phone? You said, get me off Bluetooth. Get me off speakerphone. Turn down Facebook. Turn down YouTube and talk directly into the phone so we can hear you.
Okay. So can you hear me now?
Real clear. Go ahead.
Much better.
Much better. Go ahead.
Thank you. So I'm sorry. So I'm just saying, I understand what Martin's saying about the 7 females that got killed or whatever. But I'm just trying to figure out, they ain't said that on the news. The news is focusing on these 4 people that got killed on the train.
Mm-hmm.
That is my what you saying. That needs to be addressed too. That needs to be addressed because we females, we don't know it's happening all of a sudden.
Well, that's why you got me live, uncut, unedited, tell the truth, shame the devil. I'm telling you, I gave you all the proof. 7 women have been killed.
I thought the conversation tonight was going to be about those people that had killed.
No, I'm talking about 7 more people. This thing, I ain't even talking about the train.
You ain't.
I'm not even talking about the train.
7 more people that we ain't heard. They name focused. We ain't heard nothing. We ain't heard nothing about that.
Because they don't care. They don't care. I already told you.
Ma'am.
They don't care.
Ma'am.
900. We didn't ask you for
900.
your opinion.
Well, now, I let you talk all the time now. 900, slow down. We got about, okay. Let me know when you're done, 5625, because I got Bill next, and I got 2 more other people out there. So I don't want to leave these people on hold too long.
Go to Bill.
Okay, come on, Bill. Come on, Bill.
Hey.
Yeah.
I agree to a certain degree, and for the most part, I agree with 900, man. It's a cultural problem, and as long as we keep trying to act like it's not, when we know it is, it's not happening to 7 white women in their neighborhood, and that's not our problem. It's happening in ours to our people, and it's being done by our people.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, you can't turn a blind eye to the fact, and the reason why is a number of reasons. I feel that any woman has the right to go where she wants to, dress the way she wants to, but it's repercussions behind your choice.
Right.
From the way you dress to the way you carry yourself. And I feel personally some women these days, and especially younger women, are very combative, and you can't move like no man. That's just the bottom line. Just because a man could go to the club and go and sit in his car, you see what's happening to him. Or on the other hand, you letting Mookie drive your car around and then this is mistaken identity.
Tell the
But
truth
it's still happening.
and shame the devil.
But would you have known about these 7 women? if it
5,
wasn't for
6,
Martin?
5,
they
6,
not
2.
on a news.
Ma'am, we got like 4 other people on the line. I gave you the turns to talk. I'm gonna come back to you at the bill. I got 3 people at the bill on the line. They
I'm
waiting patiently.
responding to that also with what I'm saying.
Come on, Bill. I got 3 other people behind you. All right.
The news featured it, but it's not a priority of what's happening. And I've seen a shift in the way women conduct and carry themselves. I'm an old dude. I've seen my mother and my grandmother, her age group, if they went out and stayed out late, they had their husbands, their boyfriends, or whatever, and they went home. They went home. They wasn't going out. They wasn't going to Doc's or no other restaurant and finish showing off their outfits. They went home. Got dropped off by me.
Ma'am, hold it. Ma'am. I asked you earlier not to say anything. Let Bill talk. Bill, I'm about to go to the next person. You won't follow directions. I mean, it's hard. It's 2 people talking. Okay, please do. I'm not trying to go off on you, but I'm just saying it's irritating when you hear 2 people going back and forth, and these people trying to hear. I got like 3 other. You done, Bill? Are you done?
I had some more to say, but you can go to the next.
Okay,
caller,
901. 901. Caller, come on, caller. 901 area code.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Good, sir.
Yeah, I was listening to the conversation. I agree with the young lady. I live in Memphis, and at a certain time, you got to, especially if you're in certain parts of the city, you got to be gone by a certain time. The Jackal's gonna be out. So just because the clubs stay open to 5 or 6, if you're in South Memphis, you need to be gone by 1 because them Jack boys gonna be waiting. So yeah, it's like she said, just because the clubs stay open that long, you need to be gone by 12 or 1 o'clock in certain parts of the city. North Memphis, South Memphis, go to any part of the club up there, you probably need to be gone by 12.
Well,
so you're gonna have the Jack boys out there.
Ma'am. Let the brother talk. Let him talk. I gave you a chance to talk. Let the brother from Memphis talk. Come on, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have the robbers out there. You're gonna have the Scorpion unit out there. Them the guys that killed Tyrese Nichols. They're gonna be rolling hard out there. So you just don't want to be caught in certain parts of the town. In certain parts of the night. So I move. I'm a grown man. I'm 50. It's certain. If I'm going to a party in South Memphis, I know not to drive my Hellcat. But I know she is gonna be gone when I come out.
Okay. Is this your first time caller, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I got a first time call. I got to show him some love. I don't know how you find us. How you locate us on the internet, YouTube, Facebook?
Yeah, I work third shift, so I was on YouTube and I saw the podcast. Y'all talking about the illegals crossing the border.
Oh yeah.
And how they were taking over Chicago and stuff.
Right.
That would caught my attention because in Memphis, I think they tried to move them down to a abandoned casino in Mississippi, but Mississippi Governor Tate Reed, he stopped all that.
Okay.
Like literally, they was standing in the middle of the highway with the DeSoto County and Tate County sheriffs. They turned them buses right around.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that was nice.
Good. So my brother. So I'm glad you got. Sir. Do you know anyone living here in the city of Chicago, or you ever been here before?
Yeah, I go to a lot of Bears games. I got a couple of friends staying outside in the Marines with, so I'm up there a lot.
Okay, good.
I'm just the Bears. The Bears fan.
Ma'am, 900, please. I'm about to boot you off. I'm about to boot you off because respect the brother. I'm talking to the brother. Respect the brother. Whoever it was, please. One mic at a time. I'm gonna have to cut all y'all off. All right. My brother from Memphis. Appreciate you calling in. You can stay on. You don't have to hang up, but I got to go to the next caller. 6557. Okay. 6557. Come on, caller.
Hey, Martin. It's Keena Nicole.
Hey, Miss Keena Nicole. How you doing? Good.
I'm good. How are you? Hey, panel. How's everybody? Hope everybody is good.
Great.
Hey, Keena. So listen, I used to be a partier, right?
Okay.
When I was a partier, I didn't have not one child. I still, like, it took a minute for me to get outside. When I went outside, I was out there. We talking about a different time. That's true. I personally do not go outside like that. I go do what I got to do. I come back home. Now, here's the funny thing. I agree with what 900 said. I agree with what Bill said. I'm agreeing with everybody. However, I have one rebuttal. Check it out. You know, school just started last week, right? I have a child that attends a school. He rides the bus, but on Wednesdays, he gets out early, so I have to pick him up. We're talking about 3:15 today. I see right on 69th, a little bit west of Normal. I'm talking about a disturbance out this world. So the point of what I'm making is it does not matter what time of day or night. Black women, I'm saying watch your back, your front, your side. Be diligent. You understand what I'm saying? At night, of course, it's a little bit more dangerous because a lot of things you can't see, but it can happen in the daytime too. So I'm not going to get caught up on the, oh, well, it happened because they left the club. No, it can happen on their way to work. It can happen when I'm picking my kid up from school. It can happen at any time. So what I'm saying to all of my sisters, just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 36.99. Thank you.
Hey,
for your
everybody.
comment.
Hey, Martin.
Hey, how you doing, Sharice?
Hey. All right. How you doing? So this is what I want to say. Now, a few years back, there was a Caucasian man, and you're going to remember this. He was caught on the south side of Chicago at night in a white van, utility van, in the Black community, shooting. Okay? Now, Martin, you remember that. He was Polish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
I remember it.
We never heard anything else about that. That man was parked in a utility van, shooting in the Black community across the park, in people's buildings, and their windows, and all types of stuff.
Now I don't know if he was
under the rug.
I don't know if he was shooting. I'm not gonna lie. Did he shoot? But
He
I remember.
was.
Okay.
Yes,
I can't
yes.
remember that part now.
He had a lot of empty.
No,
he had a lot of empty shell casings in that van.
Right.
I'll pull it up and send it to you.
Okay.
And he was shooting. They called him, and he was arrested, but you didn't hear nothing else about it. So the reason I'm bringing that up is because Bill said, and so did 900 said that it's us. You don't know who it is if they're not being caught.
That's right.
Okay. You don't know who it is. You just assume because it's happening in the Black community that it's Black people doing it. That's not the case. Until these people are brought to justice, until they have been caught and identified, and their ballistics have been done on these weapons, we don't know who's targeting us.
Tell the truth.
Okay, and
That's shame.
that's the first part. The second part is I work hard every day. Martin, you know that. Okay, I get up and I work harder than some men. Okay, and I have a life. Do I have children? No, not by choice. I don't have children by choice. Okay, so if I want to get up and play pretty and go out to a step a set, if I want to go skating, if I want to ride my motorcycle, if I want to do whatever I want to do, I've earned the right. Okay, I have earned the right
I
to
love
enjoy
being
the fruits
Black.
of my labor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't care. Okay, if I want to go to an after-hour joint after I leave a step and set, I have the right to do that. Okay, that doesn't make me a street. That doesn't make me a street stomping harlot. That doesn't make me deserve to be gunned down like a dog.
That's right.
Okay, people have a right to come and go as they please. Okay, so you know, period. We have a right.
Can I respond to that, Martin?
You know.
Okay, after she get through
we
talking.
have the right.
No.
You know, and it's just really
I have
sad
Martin. I asked you.
that the mentality is, well, you shouldn't be outside. Okay, the young lady today was in her house and had to take a life because they was coming in on her. So what's the excuse for that? Okay, so let's not speak things into existence and
That's
say
what I'm
horrible
talking
things
about.
Can I
that these
respond to
people
that, Martin?
deserve.
You sure can
and
after she done talking.
Like they shouldn't have been outside, because if they wasn't outside, it wouldn't have happened. People are being taken at their jobs, at school, in the restaurant. You can't even go to the grocery store. You can't ride the train. You know, so it's just horrible to say that these women got what they got because they was outside. The young lady that was on 95th and Stony Island, I believe it was in the early part of the day. She was just riding in her car.
Yeah.
We don't know what she had on. We don't know what she was listening to in her car. Okay? Everybody that's being taken is not in the street nightlife. They're not harlots and hookers and whores, and they're not out here stomping the street and acting belligerent and ignorant and acting masculine. They're living their life that God gave them, and it's being snuffed and taken away from them.
So what's the solution?
Sir, just please hold it. I'm gonna give you a turn. I promise you. I'm gonna go to 900. I'm gonna come to you. You okay? I'm gonna give you. Maybe you can give us some solutions. Go ahead.
I just want to say this really quick. My very good close friend, Sheila Howard, okay, was on her 3-wheeler. Martin, you know this. On the south side of Chicago. It made a year, September 2nd. My friend was minding her business, riding her bike, a 23-year-old woman that was intoxicated and drunk, that had claimed to have lost $40. It singled my friend out, my beautiful friend. Sheila was a concealed carry. The girl was really, Sheila could have laced her down. She could have laced her up and stood up over her, but she didn't. Sheila got on her 3-wheeler and tried to get away from the girl. I'm not telling you what I heard. I was in the courtroom. Okay, I have the video on my phone. This 23-year-old girl with her mother in the car chased my friend down to her death on South Chicago on September 2nd of 2023. And my friend was up under her car, dead. This girl got out. I have the video talking about she wasn't gonna just take my money. You didn't see her take it, but you assumed that she had it. She killed my friend. She didn't bother nobody. Worked every day, had a good job, a nice place, nice car, nice things that she worked for.
Older than her, wasn't she?
All right. We got to go.
Yeah, Sheila was 50-something years old.
Okay, hold it, sister. Hold it. Okay, 900, you want to respond real quick? Matter of fact, before you respond, 900, let's talk to this other call. I don't want to keep them on hold too long. I'll let you respond. Okay, 224. Go ahead, brother. You finna come with some solutions, I hope. 7 women killed in 7 days.
I ain't got the solution. I'm listening.
No, you asked for a solution. I thought you had some to help these women out.
No, that's why I'm listening to everything. I'm just trying to figure out, like, people, we talk about this a lot, right?
Yeah.
But don't nobody come with no solution.
Well, maybe you can help us. Listen, don't wait on nobody. Maybe you can give us some solutions tonight. Can you give us something? We talking about 7 women that got killed in the last 7 days. Maybe you can give these women some solutions to keep from getting killed. Maybe you can give us something. You're a man. Talk to us, bro.
I mean, yeah, I'm a man, and I'm living this every day just as well as they is. The only thing I can tell people right now, they got to protect themselves at all costs. So it's hard to say this, that, and the other.
That's hard.
When 7 women just got killed, people dying every minute. As we speaking, somebody just got killed. So I really don't have no solution. I was just trying to, listen in and figure out, okay, could we come up with a solution as a whole, though, So we talk about this stuff, but ain't nobody really stepping up to do nothing.
Okay.
It's easy to talk about stuff.
Well, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, sir. How do you solve a problem? Maybe you can help us out. How do you solve a problem?
I mean, what problem we speaking on? What we talking about now?
Yes, sir.
This problem is.
You putting on him, Martin.
Sir,
honestly,
ma'am, I told you let.
unsolvable because
Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
it's kind of unsolvable because it goes so deep. This is deeper than just happening yesterday or tonight or whenever it occurred. You know what I'm saying? It can't just happen overnight. This is not going to happen overnight, though. But we got to start somewhere, though. You know?
Okay.
We got to start somewhere.
Oh, okay. Listen, sir. Now, let me help you out a little bit. I'm going to help you out. Now, in order to solve a problem, you have to ask questions. You have to talk about it, figure it out. It's just like a multiplication or add and subtraction. You got I take 5 from 3 or 3 from 5 or that's 2. No,
Right.
you got to talk to yourself. So that's what we're doing right now. We're talking about it.
Right.
We're bringing it to the community. Right now in the city of Chicago, nobody's talking about 7 women was killed in 7 days. They're talking about the 4 people, the 3 men and 1 lady got killed on a train. That is the headline of Chicago right now. But I'm going into another direction. Not saying that's not important. I'm saying that 7 black women were killed or women killed in the last 7 days. What's going on? Go ahead, my brother.
People just, it's hard times. It's a lot. It ain't just, people dealing with mental issues. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on in Chicago right now. People losing, a lot to these immigrants they let over. So, it's a lot going on in Chicago, which, I mean, like you said, we talking about it. It's hard for me and you just to, we all, like you said, you got to speak about it to, get to try to solve a solution, get a solution for the problem.
That's true.
But we ain't got like these representatives and these aldermen and, even these churches, ain't nobody doing nothing. They ain't standing up for our communities, but everybody go pay their tithes and, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and other. Voting all these people in and they ain't standing up for us.
Okay, brother. Let me go back to 900. Then I'm coming to 7708. Come on, 900, real quick. I'm gonna give you a minute because I got 2 more callers. Come on.
Okay, so first of all, I think it's clear already because after I got done speaking the first time, we had 2 people get on back to back and say they agree with me. Okay, so it's very clear. Like you always say, Martin, we are our own solution.
We are.
That is the answer. We are our own solution. And if I answer that lady who has something to say, who I wanted to respond to, I don't know why women get on here and think it's cute to say, I work harder than some men. Baby, that is not anything to be proud of. Okay, so I'm gonna say
let's get to the business. This is Sheree. I said it. All you been doing is rambling on. People tired of Martin. I do what I have to do every day. It's not turn out. Get to the point. It's not. I don't want to Martin show, but I will stay down on you. Say what you gotta say. Say out your raggedy mouth.
Okay,
it's my turn to talk.
Okay.
So like I was saying,
respect the whole.
Be what you say.
Okay.
Like I was saying. Like I was saying, ain't nothing to be proud of, but to respond to what you were saying, yes, you absolutely have the right. You work hard, sis, so get out there and do you. Go get all dressed up and go to the club and 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
She ain't say all that. She ain't say all that.
You don't even have a husband.
She ain't say all that now.
A man that agree with you, that's my husband. And he knows how I love him, so you need to mind your business.
Hold it, y'all. All right, y'all. Ladies, even though this is about,
I'm almost done, Martin.
this is almost 7 black women. Yeah.
I'm almost done.
Stay out the fire and tell
Okay.
them I can build my husband.
Okay, Martin.
Get you one.
Who is you a husband right now?
With your high opinionated behind.
Who is talking right now?
She too scared to go get a husband.
Hold on. Hey, y'all, listen. Hey, y'all, ladies. We talking about 7.
I was quiet when they was talking. So afford me the same respect.
But I ain't respecting
nothing. I was not saying nothing. But this is what I'm talking about.
We all tired of you.
Okay.
We got to black people always talking about we got to get together to get some solutions. You can't even be quiet for 5 seconds to somebody who disagrees with you.
All right.
We all been quiet.
Okay. Listen. This
how
one.
you talk
Hold
about
it.
getting together
900.
at town hall?
Hold it. Hold it. We're gonna stop it right there. Let's go to 7708. Come on,
I
70.
wasn't done, Mark.
No, you got to wait because y'all going back and forth. I know I can't. It's gonna throw the show off, and I'm not trying.
All you
We
have to
focus
do
on
is
7
mute 'em.
women.
You can mute them.
Yeah, I didn't mute
Y'all
you.
being very
I was
disrespectful.
Yeah.
respectful to them. I didn't say nothing when they was talking. I was respectful.
Okay, well, 7708. Come on,
But
bro.
you address her comment.
Come on, 7708. Come on now. We're gonna make this no
Is it
circus.
safe to come on?
Yeah, it's safe to
Is
come
it
on,
safe
man.
to come home? Okay. All right now.
Go ahead. I got to check
I
on my
hope
food.
I'm able to get this off.
Go ahead.
All right. I hope I'm able to get this off.
Hold on, brother. I'm gonna step away from the mic, but go ahead, continue to talk. I gotta check on my food. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk. Go ahead, talk. 7708.
Talk when you're away. I hope I'm able to talk. All right. So this is what I want to say, Mark. This is what I want to say. I think that how do I say this? So 7 women in 7 days. Had it been any other particular race, we know it would be a travesty and it would be covered nationwide. I don't know what's going on, but I think I got a solution. And one thing we have to do is we can't worry about how things used to be and how you used to be able to hang out. Like, we have to be honest about the times we're living in right now. So it's not where you're from, it's where you're at right now. And I'm going to give an analogy.
Exactly.
I'm going to give an analogy. If you knew that everyone on your block had a gun in their house, would that make you go get a gun to help you feel protected, or would you take your chances without getting a gun? At least 85% of violence against women is perpetrated by men. We know this. Does that mean that women need to avoid men? Or does that woman find a trusted male that they can partner with? So in the event that she does get approached by a perpetrator, I think it's less likely that that perpetrator will strike if a man is with her. So I think one of the key solutions is that men and women need to get together and understand that the times we're living in is so scarce and it's so critical, you can't even afford to be exposed in public right now. And ideally, yes, you would like to be outside. You would like to be able to do the things you want to do. But similar to the housing market, sometimes it's a buyer's market, sometimes it's a seller's market. Right now, the market is not such that you need to be outside and be exposed. It's not the right market for that. And we need to be very, well, it's an analogy now.
Ma'am, please, I'm going to ask you one more time, ma'am. I'm kidding.
Right.
She have a
it went
problem.
over her head, Mark. It's okay. It went over her head, but this is what I'm saying. Right now, it's not a good market to be exposed in public, especially as a woman. You need to partner. You need to, not to say that a man gonna save you, but you can't be exposed out here. You need to have a trusted male that you can walk side by side with to help you face this world. And that's just the world we live in. And I know it might be controversial, but no woman should go without a man out here in public in this current state of the world, because it's critical out here. And that's my solution. Find you a man and partner with him, and all this male hate that's going on and a lot of things that's taking us, fighting us against each other, is exposed with our women. And it's dire right now that we find trusted individuals of the opposite sex that we can stand side by side with and face this world. We can't be out here at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning exposing ourselves. You're gonna get caught up out here.
Okay.
And that's all I gotta say.
Thank
And
you,
just, just in terms of like conflict management, harm reduction, de-escalation, problem solving, a lot of that stuff, people just don't have it. And so you got people out here reckless, they're emotional, they don't know how to communicate, and they shooting up stuff. And so you gotta find a trusted individual of the opposite sex to partner with to face this earth. That's all I want to say.
Thank you, sir. Area code 601. 601. 601.
Yes, Martin, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you all. I've spoken on your program once before.
Okay.
So thank you so much for the platform and the and dealing with the issues. This is critical. Black America.
Ma'am, could you hold it for a minute?
Say,
Could you hold on for a second? Do you get, because I hear an echo when you talk, so You might have to turn down Facebook or YouTube and take me off speakerphone. We got to talk directly into the phone.
Okay. Let me see. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better because I was hearing the echo. This audio is real important. Go ahead because we want to hear what you have to say. Go ahead.
Hey, I appreciate that. So what I think is we're really going to have to go into the mirror and face ourselves individually. And I don't think we've been doing that. And it starts there. Really and truly, the young people, even the adults who are causing this chaos, there were things we didn't do. We had
What happened?
Leading up to now. We saw the train. We saw the train running off the rails, and we chose not to put a stop to it. Everything.
Okay, ma'am. I don't know what's wrong with your phone.
New season.
Ma'am, we haven't. It's like.
Wow. Let me try this.
I definitely want to hear what you have to say.
Just 1 second.
Okay. All right.
Yes, sir.
I'm coming to
I've been
you.
on your program before.
Okay. All you have to do is turn your Facebook down. Take me off speakerphone. Just turn it down. You don't have to turn it off. Turn your Facebook down. You can't because I want the audio because it's like you.
I don't have it on.
You don't have it on? Okay.
I don't have it on.
You got me on speakerphone. You got me on Bluetooth?
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Okay. Keep your mouth close to the phone.
I had you on a Bluetooth headset.
Yeah. Take the Bluetooth off.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, it's off.
Go ahead.
So I'm just thinking that we practice inappropriate behavior leading up to now. And now the chickens have come home to roost in a very critical moment where we've been targeted with economic deprivation leading up to now, not just starting now, leading up to now. And we didn't do anything about those things. We're going to have to really learn some better codes of conduct. And I hate to be a tactful now, but a good example of it was the bickering.
Hello, there you go.
I wait until one person, I wait until one person finished speaking, and I would be obedient to the host. That's inappropriate conduct. That's the reason the young people have really run off the rails in our country. I posted a video that I feel is very important, Martin, and I'm going to send it to you. I want you to share it with your staff.
Okay, send it to me.
I put it on the news feed, but I'll send it one more time, hopefully in a better fashion so you can pick up on it. But I love my people, and we deserve better than this. And if we don't cut this foolishness out, we're going to be destroyed. It's going to be too late for us real quick here. Because the inflation that we're experiencing, this is being done by design. We are at the bottom economically. And the Bible says money answers all things. So if you ain't got your economics right, because your mind ain't right, you're toast in this country. We better wake up. Whatever this, I'll be honest with you. We have too many empty buildings in our city that we can, those of us who are of like mind and really want to see change, we need to get some of these buildings under our belt and start putting people who are off the chain in these buildings. We need to police our own people. That's a solution. We need to educate our children. That's a solution. The churches say they all for us. Well, we need to take them out of the school, paddle their behind at church, get the parents on board. Don't send your hard-headed children you don't want to touch. They have to stay at home. But we're gonna have to solve this problem in a better way.
Can I say something more?
No, I got another caller. I don't want no problems, y'all.
I got another caller. Let me go to this another caller because they've been on hold. Because see, it's too much arguing going on. Thank you. It's too much arguing going on. I'm trying to kill that. I'm not running a circus here. We trying this. This is a serious subject. We talked about 7 women got killed. Okay, caller 0071. And when we arguing, let's get back focused. Come on, caller 0071. You're next. Caller.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's going on?
Yes, sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I think in general, man. I think Chicago, there's issues and problems going on in Chicago, right? I think just being, outside past 12 o'clock, right? Just being in the clubs or, trying to hanging out with the wrong crew, right? It gets you killed, right? It's just like I think.
Thank you.
900. Would you please let this brother talk? Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother.
Talk?
Yeah, but I don't need you comment. I'm gonna have to hang up on you now. I'm trying to be nice. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I think personally, man. I think, I think there's a bigger issue, right? It's just why black women are getting killed, right? Why not majority, white women or minority women, right? They're getting killed, right? It's just like if you pass 12 o'clock in the streets, right? You're bound to find trouble, right? Or you're bound to evil people come out in the nighttime, right? So you don't know what's really going on. I think, staying past 12, it's usually I think, me personally, I think there's more issues and problems, especially in Chicago. If you're bound to stay outside past 12, you're bound in Chicago, you're bound to find trouble and issues.
Has joined.
Okay. Go ahead, sir.
And top of that, what the other 3 days ago, 4 people got killed on the Blue Line, right?
Right.
On Forest, right? It's just it's just a lot going on. Mental health is really an issue going on, and people not really addressing it. Nobody's really talking about it. I think it's just a lot going on. I think gentrification happening in Chicago, right? You see a lot of white people moving in on the west side of Chicago. South side, they're not really policing South side of Chicago. So there's just a lot of going on in Chicago, and people not really really focused on the small details of Chicago.
Okay. Is this your first time calling, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, I got a first time call. Okay. And so let me ask you a question. Why you think no one is talking about 7 women have been shot and killed in the last 7 days? Why is nobody talking about it? Now, we're talking about the 4 people that was killed, which was one was a woman and 3 males and 1 female. But why are we not talking about that as well, too? You think? Why? I'm just asking you a question.
I think social media, the media not trying to, they're, it's black women, so they really don't want to address it in the media, right? I think what you said, the focus is more about those 4 people that were killed on the CTA platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
They take away the real issues and the real problems, and they don't want to address the real issues and problems. It's like some women getting killed in 7 days. I think, me personally, I think that's just ridiculous, right? But you just don't want to. It's just media only covers certain things, and don't want to cover certain things, and I think that's one of the where they don't want to paranoid and irritate people. What's the word? I can't think of the word, but you don't want to, people get people paranoid, right? They're like, oh shit, there's 7 women that got killed, right? And the 7 black women,
right?
So they're not really trying to address it and get people more panic. I think it's really an issue, it's really a problem.
Okay.
And you just got to be, especially in Chicago, you got to be in the P's and Q's nowadays. You just never know, man.
Well, thank you for your call, sir. You can hold if you like. Reb 612. Reb the barber, I believe that's him.
Hey, how everybody's doing?
Go ahead.
So
Martin, your question is you talking a question 4 to 7?
No. I'm saying it's not a question. I'm saying Chicago black women. It has been 7 women killed in the past 7 days. It's not getting attention like the 4 women. I mean, the 3 men and 1 woman on the train. So we have 4 black women have been killed in the last 7 days.
Yeah. I'll basically call in. One of the women, I believe the woman that was killed on 57 Indiana, the one with the little girl. She's from my neighborhood, like 10 blocks down from where I was raised, but we still the same neighborhood. Everybody's close knitted, know each other. So from the understanding, you know what I'm saying, it was they when they said on the news that they said that she was killed by Washington Park. I guess it was a gathering, I don't know, a shooting happening, things like that. Unfortunately, it's like people were like, man, wrong place, wrong time type of thing. But I don't believe that there's ever I don't think that that's the right statement. You know, this shouldn't be happening. You know, to our women of violence that we are, we shouldn't be seeing it. I want to go back to that question that you asked concern on why you think they are not publicly putting this out there. I believe that a lot of carelessness comes from the media. I believe it's a distraction. The reason why I said that, I'm trying to read everyday life and the atmosphere and the experiences of our people, what we're going through. I was riding through Beverly today, down 100, well, I don't know, 100 between 108 and 100 and Western. And just looking at the dynamic of the community, the upgradeness of it, it looks like money. You know, it's vibrant. People are able to live. White folks are easy walking their kids into the centers, you know, and things like that. So it's like they're comfortable. They're not dealing with any robberies. They're not dealing with any break-ins, all the houses and mansions and everything like that. And if something were to happen that way, it's gonna get publicized. And the reason why I can prove that because that was just ordinary West Side city of Chicago on the Blue Line where them people was killed. They was in Foster Park. You know, Foster Park is like the Beverly Hill, the High Park of the West Side. They have their own policing community. They have, I believe, their own mayor.
All right, you gotta hurry up, bro. Hurry up, you gotta get to your point, man.
And so I believe that the reason why they were focused more on that rather than the 7 women that was killed in our community where we come from is because it's a part of this agenda. It's a part of the idea to keep us not only distracted with everyday, you know, that poverty and everything we deal with, but to continue to show the world and everybody outside Chicago, whoever watching that, hey, there's places in Chicago that's more important than the death-slave places like Roseland or Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? And we got to care more too, Martin. We got to care. Even if we don't see them, you're putting it out there, thank God for you, that you can sit up and establish this conversation that people can come on and give their voice and opinions to because, you know, we crying out. So we got to find more avenues to open up and showing up in places where these crime scenes are happening even afterwards, after they picked up the body and just took down the tape and say, you know what I'm saying, life goes on. We should continue to stand on these blood-stained grounds and continue to cry out, you know what I'm saying, letting them know, look, we're dealing with this. We're going through this. So I think that it's going to be important for us because it's part of protecting our community. It's part of protecting our women. It's a part of putting information out there and just showing that we care about each other. And really, it's going to take us to do it. We can't really focus on the outside media outlets. We can focus on your media outlet, your outlet, you know what I'm saying, because there's so much education things to learn, but we just got to do better for ourselves and stop looking forward to these people who do hold the power to stand in the places of politics to people think about that. They're not thinking about us. We're really coming to the point where if we don't stand up for ourselves and establish things for ourselves, we're going to have a civil war starting here in the city of Chicago.
All right, let me get to the next caller, bro. I got a long distance call, 605. Go ahead, caller, 605.
I just want to address that brother. Just he. Am I echoing?
You're not echoing this end. You might have to turn down, or you're not supposed to have me on speakerphone, or turn your YouTube or Facebook down. One of the two.
Yeah, it's down. I want to say that brother, and God bless you too, Martin, for going to these spots in these areas when things do happen. But that brother nailed it right on the head. I feel he got straight to the point where it was talking about. But the 7 women to the CTA platform thing, like he said, I think that, it's just, that's public transportation. That's why they more big on talking about that than to the other, incidents that happen in the neighborhood. I don't think they don't want to, to escalate, but just to sum it up, he hit it right on the head. He hit it right on the head.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
So you first time caller?
Yeah, he hit it right on the head.
First time caller?
I'm a first time caller.
Oh man, look at where you calling from.
I'm from Chicago, but I'm in South Dakota right now.
Okay, cool. How did you find us? How did you find on YouTube or Facebook?
No, I always watch you.
Okay.
I always watch you.
First time call. Okay.
Because you go to a lot of things, so I got you on notification. So, like, I be watching you when you be at the lakefront, all that. So,
Potting, huh? Yeah.
The city is we don't have a lot. We got so many positive people in Chicago. The most negative people around through these communities is like we don't got no more positive leaders no more like we had back when we was growing up, when our aunties, grandmas, and stuff was coming up. So I used to go follow. So I just want to say that a lot of people follow other people. Everybody. Somebody.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
They want to be like the next person.
Sir, hold on. 4803. You're next. Just hold on. Let them give us.
Hello.
You're next. Not right now. You're next. You up next. Okay. The last 4 digits. 4803. You're next. Okay. The gentleman is still talking. All right. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to say another thing, man.
Okay, hurry up.
It all start with respect. I just want to say, I'm just keep this short and brief. It just started with respect. A lot of people don't respect people anymore. I don't care what's your age, how old you is. People just act ignorant, and they just think they gotta prove a point, or they cut people off. They don't have manners no more. Everybody was raised with home training, so people just need to start respecting people. You've been on the thing. We all grown on it. We all having a nice conversation while we cutting people off when you got the flow. But that's all I want to say, Martin, man. God bless for you coming on. I'm bringing up this subject. I'm a first time caller, but that's all I got.
I appreciate you, man. Hit like on the video. Okay, 4803. You're live, uncut, unedited. What's your comment?
Okay, so the gentleman that just spoke, I agree with a lot of what he said. And hello, Martin.
Hi.
How are you?
This your first time calling?
Technically is not.
Okay.
Me and you have walked 79th Street together.
Okay.
And I have pictures of us walking 79th Street together.
Okay.
I want to say this. And all of everything that's going on, our men have not been protecting us the way that they should.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. Go ahead,
so
sister.
We're sitting here and we have these women who are missing, but our men are doing what they do. And it's like they don't care. So if we're going to talk about the community, let's not just talk about women who are single mothers. Let's not just talk about men who are single fathers. Let's talk about in the home. And I've been listening for the last 30 minutes, And nobody is actually talking about how everything that we had as a Black community has been missing. And I want to say that it's more so of the internet. Because you get the internet, you get these conversations, and then you're like, oh, F that Black woman, F that Black man. We're not dealing with this, we're not dealing with that. And then if they come back like, oh my God, we're not doing this, but you're not paying attention to what's really going on. Ever since we had internet, it's been a lot of things that's going on in our community that has been put out there to make us look bad. We have been demonized for a lot of things. Our black leaders are sitting here and they're voting for Israel and killing Hamas, but nobody is really paying attention. Nobody is paying attention to anything. What's going on in Chicago, I have to say, is our fault, because us as being Generation X and coming from baby boomers, you know, like I know, baby boomers, it was a different situation. Our parents weren't doing it. They weren't going for it. You got some of these Gen X's and some of these whatever that just let their kids run rampant. If you try to go to a child and say, hey, you can't do that, then you got the mom or the dad that wants to argue with you about what their child is doing. Even if they know that their child is wrong, they're going to argue with you.
Listen.
So now the question.
Go ahead. We got to stay on this 7 women now. I mean, I understand where you're going, but let's kind of reel it back into the 7 women. Okay, I understand where you're going. Okay, go ahead.
Well, even with the 7 women, and even going back to what I was saying, even with the 7 women, we still have an issue, because them 7 women were found somewhere. And where are our Black men to protect us, to make sure that we're good? Because if you see us walking somewhere and we don't look good, or, you know, we look drunk, or we look high, or we look whatever, where are you as a Black man to say, hey, stop, no, and don't? Because you all are supposed to be our protectors. So when do you protect us? When do you say, no, you can't do this? When do you tell Pookie and them, that's not good? Don't do that. So now we got 7 Black women that have been tortured, whatever. You know, I don't know what happened to them.
Shot and killed.
But shot and killed. But when do you, as being a Black man who has a vendetta with somebody else, stop and say, stop, no, and don't? Because when I was growing up, it was women and children, get in the house, whatever the man's going to do, you're going to do. Where are our Black men at now?
Well, where are the women that's going to listen to the man and get behind them and support the man? See, the thing is, it goes both ways. I'm just saying it go both ways, because see, a lot of women,
I'm listening.
A lot of women have too much masculine energy. I got to tell the truth, shame the devil. You know, no, I ain't just messed up nothing. Hold on. I ain't just messed up nothing. I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of women want to be men. No. They acting like men. I'm seriously. Yep. You can't. Let me say this, right. Sister. Let me say this. Let me talk now. Talk. It's my time to turn.
Yes,
now.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now listen.
Yes, sir.
No woman got no business standing toe to toe with a man. At all.
Exactly.
No woman at all.
Exactly.
You cannot whoop no man. You can't whoop no man.
You cannot.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, women Don't be out here setting up men. And when you get your wig blown back, this is what you're going to get. We all discussed it. And it happens. 900, it's not funny.
And you're right.
It's not funny, 900. This is serious business. Because you have women out there that are setting up men out there. Hold on, sister. There are women out there setting. I need y'all to be quiet, please, please.
It's called backdoor market.
Listen. They're setting men up. 900, I'm gonna ask you one more time. I'm gonna have to hang up on you and block you. Listen, there are women out there that's setting men up. And when these men find out, they're killing the women. Again, there are some women out here that they love thugs. They date bad boys. And when the bad boy, he know the duck when he sees ops. She don't know. She's just a working girl, going to school, trying to provide for her babies. She like this man. But she don't know he just stuck up the dope man on the next block the other day. So now the dope man coming by and see that same car and spray the whole car up. So all I'm saying is, women, y'all got to get behind the men on things like this. I understand that y'all got the cars, that y'all got a lot of things going on. I understand it. No hater at all. But you have to get behind the men. Because listen, it's going to come a time. We're looking at the migrant situation. Y'all going to have to get behind us because we're going to have to take this thing. You have to take this thing over. I'm just saying it. So this thing is real, people. So with all this going at this male and female stuff, we going to each other's throat, we're going to have to cast it out. I'm telling you, we're going to have to.
Okay, so let me.
No, I'm still talking.
So let me just
no, ma'am, I'm still talking now.
Sorry.
I'm still talking.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, just be quiet, then you help me out. Thank you. All right. Now, what I'm saying, I'm just telling the women, if you want the protection of a man, get behind one. Period. Get behind one. Don't be on the internet talking about I don't need no man, but only for one thing. Now, you can't talk like that. Then now when it's time for you for protection, you calling on the men. Come on now, you can't have it. You can't have it. Listen, I'm talking, people. I'm talking.
You can't have it both ways. No.
Listen.
But it's a difference between a girl and a woman. It's a difference.
You know what? I'm done with this panel, y'all. I'm done. Everybody off the panel, I'm gonna just talk. It's over with. No. It's over with, bro. Ain't no hold on. It's over. It's over, brother. It's open. It's over. I'm done. I'm tired of all the interruptions, people. It's done. But anyway, what I'm saying is, people, I hung up on everybody because it's over with for me. I'm not dealing with it. Everybody's just too disrespectful tonight, and I'm not gonna keep talking over people and all that. So I'm sorry, but listen, women, get behind the men when it comes to stuff like this. I'm having the discussion because I'm concerned about you guys. Men are not having no mercy on you. They don't care how cute you are. They don't care how you look, what outfit that you're wearing. When they come to kill, they killing. You got some of these men out here don't even like women anyway. And I'm going to say this, and it's not right what I'm about to say, but I have to tell the truth and shame the devil. Some men will stomp a woman if a woman get in his face and talk crazy to him. Well, you say, well, Martin, that ain't nothing but a coward. Yeah, that is a coward, and you're correct. But some men are not going to take no disrespect from women. I didn't say all men. I said some men are like that. Some men will beat a woman down like another man, period. So what I'm just saying, people, we have to watch these things. Women, if you are here selling drugs, you telling folks what you're gonna do to them and all that, you're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a man. You challenge a man because you conceal and carry. You're not a man. A man is so quick to do something to a woman just like that before he do it to another man. You said, Martin, that's a coward. Yes, that's a coward. But it's real. This is real, people. This is real. I'm just telling y'all the truth. This is real. So I'm just trying to help the ladies tonight. to help y'all to be safe. I want you to be safe. I want us men to protect the women. But we can't protect you if you out here acting like a man, doing things like men, selling dope, going to drive up and selling drugs to these men, telling these dope boys what you gonna do to them. You know? So I'm just keeping it real. And I always tell young ladies, be careful who you keep company with. Be careful who you bring your children around. And that's it for me. I'm not going to drag it on tonight. I appreciate those that came on tonight. It was great listening to some of you guys, but I was getting frustrated. And I had to keep telling and I don't want to keep doing it. I like people to stay online, but I'm just going to take one call at a time. Eventually, I'm going to just go back to that. Because this panel is just not working because people are talking out of turn. They're very disrespectful and all that. Very disrespectful. So I thank y'all for tuning in. This is live, uncut, unedited. This is where we tell the truth.
You already know what it is.
What?
Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil.